That time of year again. It's August 21st. That's right. It's back to school season. Yay! The one time of the year that I hate the most, right next to Valentine's Day. There's about 8 days of summer left as the making of this video because it's midnight. So, while some of you guys, are happy, looking forward to it, excited, many of you guys, including myself, are not. I do not really want to be in a fucking 4x4 box for 8 hours a day having to listen to 60% of the information we're not going to use in real life. Then, constantly being lectured about how of a poor job you're doing on your homework. And on top of that, only get a 30-minute lunch break and getting served a serving of food, which is like 10 tater tots, which occasionally that shit is probably soggy. But as bad as school is, I decided why not end summer on a banger and start the school year off on at least a positive note to make the vegetables more bearable. I'm gonna give you the cookie before you have to eat your broccoli, which is why I've decided to make a back to school special, a reaction video of teachers yelling at students, because we all know, most of us would know, that watching a teacher losing their fucking marbles over a student that's a quarter of their age, maybe, is one of the most entertaining, funny things out there. Right next to watching someone get their ass beat. That comes at number one. But you're sitting there on a Tuesday listening in math class at 10 a.m. in the morning, sitting there like, I hate my life. Then the second the teacher, has a mental breakdown on a student, instantly makes your day. It will make my day. It would make for some really good content as well. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this, but before I get started, I'm gonna leave a link to that guy's channel who has the videos, just to, avoid the risk of any potential copyright claims or even strikes, because it doesn't matter how well known your channel is, whether it's big, small, or the size of a meatball. YouTube will eventually find a way to lay the hammer on your ass. And when it does, it's hard. If I can't get his channel, I'm just even going to put the links to the videos down that he has in his description for extra insurance. I apologize if I pause quite a bit in this video. It's about 9 minutes long, so this probably will be a long video. We're already at the 3-minute mark. But I hope you guys enjoy, and please bear with me here.
You know that.
I know what you mean.
You know what
You know what I mean, Dan. You know that I am well for you. Now get out of my room.
You get it now? Yeah, get out of here. Okay.
11 seconds in, and we've already had a big ass banger to this video. This guy took it from 0 to 100 in the span of like 5 milliseconds. It's honestly funny, and if you listen closely, he said, "Get out of here, tough guy," in the background. In reality, he's acting like the tough guy. The student's just sitting there, flabbergasted. I would too. But anyway, already, this is just the surface of this mental hospital we're having right here. This is just the icing on the cake. The tip of the iceberg. There's more to be found in this. Matter of fact, I think one of the 2 clips that's coming up next, that one, it's gonna be hilarious. Spoiler alert. I'm just gonna give you that heads up right there.
We're disgusted with the fact that you just have no respect for anybody, including yourself.
Wrong. He has no respect for you. Not anybody, not himself, you. Because you're coming 2 inches in his face and yelling like a banshee. Yep, well, why would he have respect for that? I'd be a little disrespectful too if I had to watch somebody yell in my face for 5 minutes. Yep, real mature of you.
And wearing this doesn't make you wonderful. Well, let's not go there, but you know what? It says be obedient, doesn't it? And you are not being obedient.
I don't know if you know this, but there's a saying called looks can be deceiving. Just because it says be obedient doesn't mean you have to be obedient, doesn't mean this guy is gonna be obedient. For all I know, it could say be a good person. In reality, this guy's an evil killer who's probably gonna shove your head in a cereal box. Don't take that joke, personally. It's a fucking dark joke. You get it. But I'm just saying, I mean, you could look at a really cute cat and think, "Aw, it's gonna be the most adorable thing ever," but in reality, he's a vicious creature about to fucking bite your nutsack off. Yep. Be really, really obedient. Telling somebody to be obedient is the best way for somebody to be obedient.
Wait, you say trust is
You are not being obedient. That's all I'm saying.
That's a little crossing. We wish it's trust.
You are not being obedient by not listening to the teacher. I don't care who it is up here.
Hey, ma'am, that's kind of
That's
disrespectful
no.
to touch his cross like that. No, you can't.
Yeah,
do
tell me that I'm not
You can't
being
do
a good
that.
Christian.
I didn't say that. I said
You-
are
you-
not
but you
being
implied
obedient.
it, and that's not okay. It's never okay to tell someone that they're being a good Christian.
I didn't say.
Yeah, shame on you. You can't tell if somebody's being a good person or not. Only God could do that. God's gonna strike your ass down for being the judge when you are not the judge. You'll be coming to the gates of heaven and he'll be saying, remember that time 40 years ago? Yelled at that kid for wearing a cross and being quote unquote disrespectful? Yep, you're gonna be paying the price for that one, pal.
Only God can
Like,
say
you
you're not
implied
being
it.
obedient.
Still a good thing I'm
Respectful man that doesn't listen to anyone. After 5 times I'm asking you to listen, you don't listen.
Okay, remember when I said that one of these clips are probably gonna be the most laughable? This is the one that's it. I'm pretty sure. This early in the video, and this is already gonna be a big ass banger right here. So we have a PE teacher yelling at someone who's probably like between the ages of 14 and 18. It's just kind of embarrassing for him that a 37-year-old man has like the fucking nerve to yell at him just because he was not listening. Like that's not a good way to make him listen. If anything, that's a good way to make him less likely to listen. Oh, and just to give you a little bit of a spoiler alert, this guy says the same word like 27 times in this entire segment right here. So just giving you a bit of a heads up right there.
You are a phony, tough guy. I'm fucking phony. Phony.
Phony. You're a phony. Yep, that's the word. That's the word of the day. That's the word he's gonna say 27 times. The coach is all like 2 inches in his face saying, "You're a phony." In reality, the students just being really quiet, maybe even interjecting with assertiveness, while you're being the phony tough guy. But in reality, you're probably just thinking in your mind, "Oh shit, I don't want to get physical with this dude. I'm going to get my ass beat." Yep, real tough guy. I'm going to say this. Half of the people that just instigate this and just get angry for no damn reason are usually not the tough guys in this situation. I'm a little guilty because I've got some anger problems, but this guy takes it to a whole nother level.
You're interrupted. You can go all day long. Interrupted all day. You don't listen to anyone. They're respectfully asking you to put your phone down. You don't. They're respectfully asking you to stop talking. You don't.
I had a feeling this was going to be for something petty. Put your phone away. Stop talking. A classic. Just because he didn't put his phone away, that's no reason, to blow your top like a time bomb. You could just settle this the more adult way. You could have just took the phone away, write a little referral, call his parents, maybe even have contact with the administrator, but no. You just had to lose your stability. Real mature, you're the tough guy. We're all afraid of you.
You just don't stop. Sir, I'm trying to get louder. I'm trying to get closer to you. Hearing instructions. You're not hearing the instructions.
You don't need to touch your face with my face.
So he's touching his face to his face. Oh yeah, and this is the part where the student starts to lose his top, rightfully so. It sucks that they probably didn't get physical, because this would have made for a lot more views, and I personally would have laughed at that. That would have been two bangers right off the bat in one day. A teacher yelling at somebody, and then on top of that getting physical with the teacher. But nobody's gonna win here, though. The students gonna get suspended and the teachers gonna get fired. This is just sometimes kind of painful to watch, but also really, really laughable.
You're not hearing the instructions.
You don't need to touch your face with my face. That's the thing. You don't have to get in my fucking bubble. You do not have to get in my fucking bubble.
You know, the student really has a point. You do not have to get in my personal bubble. That's kind of a big pet peeve for me, you know. Keep your social distance. Don't be spitting in my face. I literally let anybody know if they're spitting in my face, they're taking it a bit too far. And also, there's one thing to note that I just now noticed. The PE teacher is acting like a tough guy, but it looks like the boy is probably taller than him. This dude's like 5'6", acting like he's a big, giant, tough man, but in reality, he's probably peaked at like 12 years old and was shorter than 90% of everybody in his class when he was a little kid. So he's taking it out on them now, you know. That's what makes a person really vengeful. Height does not define you. And he was raising his fist up like he was about to fight, but in reality, he just he was all bark and no bite.
Spitting on me too. Don't say shit. Don't say shit.
You are
Don't
so
say shit.
tough. Your toughness is really intimidating.
I'd be scared of him too. JK, I really wouldn't. Unless he had a gun to my head.
You're so tough. Your toughness is really intimidating. I'm intimidated right now. I'm intimidated.
I'm intimidated. I'm so scared. If you have to say that more than maybe twice, then it probably does kind of signify that you are a little scared of him, which is it's kind of embarrassing if you're scared of someone that's a third of your age. He's yelling and acting like he's not afraid of him on the outside, but on the inside, he's probably shitting himself.
Oh, no, you're trying to bait me into an altercation because you want to have a lawsuit. That's your toughness.
I don't give a fuck about
But I am not doing anything except asking you not to talk and asking you loud now.
I do not care.
Then
I
leave.
don't care.
Then leave.
You're not
Now
listening,
go.
nigga.
Leave, nigger.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no, I wish I could blur that shit out. He just called him the hard R. Man, that dude should have really beat his ass right there. I know one thing. My mom, you know, she's usually somewhat of a calm person, but if a grown-ass man that she doesn't even know yelled the N-word out, you bet some hands are gonna be thrown. That guy's acting like, you know, the toughest guy, saying, N-word! But 5 seconds later, this guy has like 4 broken bones and 15 missing teeth. And a bloody ass nose, like he just got his lunch money taken away in the locker room. He's just getting defensive here.
Nigger! Okay, that's nigger! You're calling me a nigger!
And you're the teacher, and you know what? No. I was right about when he said that he had 2 marbles rolling in his head. He said that he just called him the N-word, and yet I did not hear the N-word come out of that guy's mouth. The fucking coach called him the N-word. God damn. Sometimes I kind of wonder about the intelligence of these teachers. They act like they're Einstein, that they know everything, but in reality, when the students become their age, they just all remember that, oh man, when he said that I said the N-word, what a dumbass. Also, I was right when I said that looks could be deceiving, because he may look like a bodybuilder, but I bet on the inside he's not a beefcake, he's just a cupcake. No, actually, I take that back, a strawberry shortcake.
Calling me a nigger! You're calling me a nigger! Get out of the class! Get out of the class! Leave the room. Go wherever else you want.
There is no need for you to put your
There
face
is
on my
no
face.
need for you. I have to be loud.
You had, man, is anybody see
Listen,
it?
go outside.
No.
Go out. Leave.
No.
Leave.
Unless you drag
Leave.
me out, no.
I don't wait. Oh, no, I'm not touching you.
No,
But
you do
when
not
I
need to
did,
get
you
loud.
referred to me as
The
a nigger.
fuck?
I say,
And you can't use that term to any person
I
at
don't
any
think not
time,
one fuck.
regardless
Not
of
one
race.
fuck.
You don't give a fuck.
Not one.
You don't give a fuck, and I'm a nigger. Okay.
Why would he care? You're a grown-ass man yelling at a student. I mean, I wouldn't care. It just shows the lack of maturity. You're supposed to be the bigger man. Actually, I take that back. You're like 5'6". You're not supposed to be the bigger man. You're supposed to be the smaller man with the bigger man maturity. And you're not showing that. You're clearly not showing that.
I got it all done. I've got it right here. I've got it there. I'm
got it.
telling
You
you
got it, 100%.
to leave.
I
We're
got
waiting.
one fuck.
We're waiting. Good.
No.
I'm clear for you.
Like, you don't have
You
to
are
put your-
a very, very tough guy.
I apologize when I had to put the volume down a little, but that this was kind of making my ears bleed. That this guy had his, his voice up to like 47 decibels. It's just really unnecessary. So yeah, sorry if I had to put the volume down. I'm wearing headphones, so it makes it a little hard to not hear every little goddamn comment this dude is saying with the, with the higher pitch of a monkey.
Disrespect.
You're putting
is
your face on another
mistaken.
man like you kissing
You're a
him.
mistake.
What are you doing with yourself?
I wanna
I'm
hug
17,
you.
you're a grown-ass man. You don't have to put your face on my face. What the fuck are you doing? You don't do that to somebody else's kid. Are you gonna kiss the nigga? The fuck is wrong with you?
Nick, I don't know.
What the fuck is wrong with
Oh,
you?
that's right. What's happening? Listen, you are the fake tough guy.
I'm the fake tough guy.
You're the
I cannot
fake.
give
Play
my
with
fuck.
that phone. Don't listen to anybody. And be the phony tough guy that you think you are.
Mr. Frisbee, get out of here now. Get out.
Okay, on this one instance, I could kind of sympathize with this because, it's very distracting. And honestly, I can see why the teacher got a little bit pissed. I mean, hell, I wouldn't want to see somebody fucking halfway naked in school at 11 o'clock in the morning, having to teach a bunch of ungrateful high schoolers. I mean, but it's funny as shit, though. I mean, come on, watching a shirtless guy with a flabby look playing the... What is it? The Shooting Stars? Damn it, I forgot the name of it. I'm American and I didn't even get to think of the name. God damn it.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Here's your, So we're going to take these points that we have and move them 2 to the right and 1 down. And then we'll be able to draw our new curve. And along with that, our asymptote, instead of being close to the longest Get out of here now!
Wow, I'd be really angry too at that poor performance. This guy's playing off-key notes every 3 seconds while the teacher's trying to, teach the valuable information of asymptotes. Come on, though. If anything, that off-key musician level right there is more insulting than pissing off the teacher. Coming from somebody that used to play the sax.
Never come back in this class again.
If this was an award for class clown, this dude would have already won that in a heartbeat. His body is going to be in the yearbook like real fast. It's going to be on the front page. And in a good and a bad way as well. And he's also, if there was an award for worst musician ever, this guy would have also won that. I'm not saying I'm no musician master, but as a guy that used to play a brass woodwind instrument, that right there is just a little bit hard to watch. We're getting near the end of this video right here, but I think I gotta tell you guys, this last one, I'm pretty sure is actually a student yelling at a bus driver, and honestly, This one's kind of funny and not at the same time. Because yelling at a fucking bus driver when they're trying to get you home, not cool, bro. Not cool. So I can kind of see if the bus driver would get pissed off, which I kind of doubt that the bus driver yelled at him back. But let's just say if they're responsible for a head-on collision crash, this guy is the one to blame. That guy would be the first one to blame.
Grow up, Rhonda.
Bus driver, how long are we gonna sit here? Until 911, please come. Okay.
Yeah, please come. You're fucking ridiculous.
Again, I'm sorry if that was kind of quiet, but you probably couldn't hear this, but I heard her just say, "Do you want me to call 911?" Yes, I do. Call 911 on that psychopathic student right there. He's gonna be responsible for the crashes. He deserves some jail time. That's a joke and kind of serious at the same time. I mean, this guy needs to be reprimanded. I mean, if he was yelling at a bus driver, this guy deserves to be barred for the rest of the damn school year.
I said you're fucking F-U-C-K-I-N-G ridiculous. My name's fuck you and your bullshit. It's spelled M-A-M-A-T-T space Y-A-T-E-S.